That's beautiful.
Yeah,
Look at that.
This is gorgeous.
Yeah, I know. And here we are. And there's the lovely Karen.
Yes. Hello.
How you doing?
Hi, guys. Welcome.
Thanks.
Nice to finally meet you.
You too, you too.
Nice to see you guys.
Josh, nice to meet you.
Put a face with the voice.
Yes.
Well, welcome to Old York Cellars.
Thank you, thank you. We can't
right.
wait for today. We match. We didn't plan this either,
didn't
but
plan
look,
this.
here we are. Start of a great one.
Yeah. Welcome to another edition of Two Guys from Jersey. We are at Old York Cellars in Ringo's, New Jersey. We're going to do some wine tasting, some food tasting, and we're going to combine them together to do wine and food tasting. So let's do it. All right. So
Okay.
ready to eat some food?
This is my favorite part.
All right.
Yep.
Have some wine, have
Yep.
some food.
Yep. So here we go.
All right.
Beautiful.
So these are the empanadas. So this is beef or chicken?
Chicken.
Chicken, and that's beef.
Correct.
All right, cool.
All right. I feel like I might have pinkies out today a little bit. You know, with
Okay.
the wine and feel a little exquisite. Put a little extra cologne on today just for this event. Can't talk either. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. So with the chicken, we are going to pair it with our 2024 Vidal Blanc. And Anthony, you want to tell them a little bit about the Vidal?
Yeah. So our 2024 Vidal Blanc is all New Jersey grown. It's got about 0.5% residual sugar. So
Okay.
usually our Vidal is a little sweeter.
Okay.
This year, a little less sweet. It comes from the stellar 2024 growing season. 2024 in the Northeast, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania was probably the best growing season we've had in at least 20 years.
Oh, wow.
It was super dry in
Yeah.
July and August and into September into the harvest,
Yeah.
which is fantastic for us because we practice dry farming and we really only need about 1 inch of rain per month. And so the conditions were really, really ideal and the fruit was wonderful.
Yeah.
And so we didn't, while we had a lot of sugar to work with, we converted a lot of that into the alcohol to 12.2% alcohol.
Okay.
You're going to get some notes. Pick those glasses up.
Yeah,
There you
fellas.
go.
All
You're
right.
going to have, look at that
Cheers.
beautiful
Salud,
color.
buddy.
Salud.
Cheers. You're going to have some notes of peach. You're going to get definitely some citrus, and it goes really well with fried foods. It's super versatile. On the finish, you're going to get a little bit of a lemongrass note, which is really nice. And I
Yeah.
think it's going to pair really, really nicely with the chicken empanadas.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
I hope you enjoy
My
it.
wife would
Nice minerality on
love
this too.
Yes.
Really nice minerality.
Cheers.
Thank you. All right. Let's dig into some chicken.
Thank
So
you,
this is
thank
the
you.
chicken. So you
Chicken and beef?
Yep. So you grab your chicken.
Anthony, what do you mean by practicing dry farming? What does that mean? I'm not going to say I'm new to the wine world, but I definitely don't have the vast knowledge or anything.
So we're taking the water that nature gives us, basically.
Yeah.
We don't have irrigation out there. We're not watering on a regular basis.
Gotcha.
So this year we have more water than in the 2025 season than we really want.
Right.
Yeah.
Look
'Cause that
at those
dilutes the
vines.
grapes.
It
Yeah.
is. They're so lush, right? There's way more fruit on them than we want there to be. There is, we have to. It's hard to even just maintain the vineyard
Yeah.
because of all of the overgrowth. So we're constantly pruning and cutting the fruit down
Yeah.
to to concentrate those flavors into the clusters that we want.
Yeah.
And so
Okay.
Interesting, man.
Great.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
All right, Josh.
So when what contrary probably what people think about growing grapes, you want less fertile land because you want grapes to fight for the nutrients, to fight for the flavors, because like you figure it's like diluted. If you have 1,000 grapes all grabbing from the same source
Yeah.
versus 10 grapes,
Yeah.
the 10 grapes are going to have more flavor, more nutrients. It's going to be more dense. The other ones are going to be more diluted. You're not going to get the same amount. So that's why they prune them, they cut them down. So everything starts rushing to smaller amounts. So you don't really want very, very fertile land. And when they start trying to get wine growing started, it takes years to cultivate that land from like really kind of dead soil almost.
Ah,
Yeah.
never thought about that. Yep.
Good. That is a killer looking empanada. Oh, this dough is lovely.
So I have such an ego when I eat. I can tell by the first bite. I'm like, so I think we talked about this. I'm definitely a quality guy, but I also have the ego part where it's the quantity guy.
Yeah.
So first bite, I'm like, I hope there's more.
Yep.
That's where my head's going right now.
And these are nice big empanadas.
Yeah.
Which I really like. I like this
Outstanding.
dough is not greasy.
Mhm.
That's the trick. It works really, really nice, actually. It really balances each other out. You notice more of the flavor of the wine from this.
So you're a pairing guy.
Mm-hmm.
My wife is too. I don't think of it. Like I said, I'm not really a wine guy. But does your mind go here, like the wine that we have right now, that makes total sense to you? And
Yeah. There is, so
you talk, I'll eat.
when I was studying to be a somm, every somm kind of like specializes in different areas. Some people nerd out on just the actual grapes themselves, the growing. Some nerd out on the winemakers and all the different winemakers around the world. Some really nerd out on the food pairing. I just gravitated toward, obviously, because I love to eat.
Right.
But there's such a science behind food pairing, and people for years who don't understand that they've maybe been doing things wrong and ruining their meals, because until you actually have a proper pairing that changes the way it tastes, your mind gets blown when that finally happens. And in one of my classes, the first thing my teacher ever did, she gave us California Chardonnay, which is really these big, like, butter bombs, oak butter bombs, very oaky, very buttery, very big wines. And we call them cougar crack. That's what we call them. But what she did is she gave us a slice of lemon. And first we kind of smelt the wine, drank the wine, got a taste of it. Then we sucked on the lemon, then went back to the wine and drank it. And the wine tasted completely different. It actually, because what happens is one of the biggest things in food and wine pairing is acidity.
Okay.
The acidity levels in wine will affect how it pairs with the food, and a lot of times acid cancels out acid. So you have a high acid wine with a high acid food, they cancel each other out, and then everything else opens up. So the acidity that was in that white wine when you had the lemon, all you tasted was butter and oak after that. Everything else, kind of like any minerality was gone, any kind of like tartness was gone.
Yeah.
You just tasted all this butter and oak.
Wow.
And that's why with Italian food, Chianti, it's a very high acidic red wine. So with red sauces, it's like a perfect natural pairing with them.
I see.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Interesting.
Yeah.
This is great.
This is delicious.
Wow.
So their chef is from Spain. He's like a real like Spanish trained
He's
chef.
a real guy from Spain.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So do you think that people that make wine who are so well versed and trained and take so much pride in it that when they see people drinking a certain wine with a certain food, it's like the hair goes up the back of the neck? Really? Like it's
I
not.
It's like it is like nails on a chalkboard where you see someone having the wrong wine with that food and you're like, that can't be good. It's destroying the food. Because there are certain foods especially that are very like spicy food. Tannic red wines. Like, do you know what tannins are? Okay, so that drying feeling you get. But tannins and spicy don't play well. Basically, it enhances the spicy food like 1,000-fold. So if you see someone doing that, it's going to destroy their meal. It's just going to be fire in their mouth.
Interesting.
Yeah.
A similar thing when someone wants to watch a movie
Yeah.
that I did or I was in, and I'm there with them, which I can't stand doing. I'm like, no, watch it on your own time. I'm like, no, watch it. And they're half on their phone, or there's something else going on, or the washing machine is on, or just some other kind of noise. It's like, you know what? Don't even watch it if you're gonna leave your phone on or whatever. I want everyone to have that experience, That's rough to deal with. I can only imagine with this.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not a wine guy, but it's a good thing the bottle's not on the table.
This is really nice.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. All right, we got the beef going.
Yeah. So I know if the beef, are we doing a different?
Oh,
Okay.
we are.
Yeah.
Allow me, Josh.
All right.
Excuse my hands, they're clean.
Thank you,
Boom.
sir.
All right. How we doing, Anthony? We're about to venture into the beef empanada here.
You guys ready to check out
Yes,
sir.
our next wine? With the beef empanadas, we're going to pair that with our 2023 Syrah.
Ooh, yes.
This is a really, really nice wine. I think you're gonna love it. The color is really nice and ruby red. You're gonna find some notes of some ripe dark cherries. You're gonna find some blackberry. You're gonna get some kind of a smoky pepper. This has been aged in French oak for 18 months.
Oh, nice.
And so the acidity is a little bit higher than
Okay.
you might find in a lot of Syrahs.
Okay.
But it's definitely got a little bit of that jammy fruit,
Nice.
which is really, really nice. The acidity on this wine is a little bit higher than most Syrahs are.
Okay.
It's about 13.4% alcohol, and I think it's going to pair really nicely
Nice.
with the beef empanadas. You know, you don't always pair red wines with something that's fried,
Yeah.
but this has, I think, enough
Has the acidity
acidity
to
to
do
go
it.
with it, and it's going to really go nicely with that delicious filling that
Yeah.
Chef Jose puts together. So
Great.
I hope you enjoy.
Excellent.
man.
Thank you so
Great.
much.
Thanks. Now, does it bother you guys when someone tastes one of your wines or orders a bottle, and in 2 minutes they're like, "Can we get another bottle?" And they're just like chugging it for the sake of chugging it, really not enjoying it? Does that bother you?
We don't see that happen that often, to be honest.
Well, first time here, so let's see. No, just wonder about that because you think like, are they really enjoying it, or
to make sure that people are, enjoying their wine properly?
Yeah.
That they're not, overindulging, and so, we don't really find that to be the
That's
case
good.
too
that's
often.
good.
Yeah.
That's good. Cool.
Oh,
But
cool.
we have ways to slow down the pace.
Yeah. Nice.
Here we go.
Salud.
Salud. I'm smelling it because I saw Josh do that, so I'm doing the same thing.
So you want to know how you tell the acidity in a wine, like the level of acidity?
I do want to know.
It's how long it makes your mouth salivate after you drink it. So basically, the longer your mouth keeps salivating, that's how you can tell kind of like, because like when you describe wine to someone, the levels of acidity, it's like low, medium, high.
Yeah.
If you take that sip and it's just going, your mouth you feel your tongue just continue to salivate. That's a higher level. You don't feel it so much, so that's how you can kind of. And then when they talk about balance in wine,
Yeah.
you have that balance of tannins and acid and everything. So everything's kind of in harmony. Nothing is too much. Nothing is too little. Everything's kind of like in balance.
So is that a preference for people too? Some people like high acidity.
Well, it's more for like food pairing. That's how you know, like, because if you have a dish that isn't high in acid,
Yeah.
you don't really want a wine that's high in
I
acid
see,
because it's
I
going to
see.
kind of it's not going to kill the meal, but it's going to fight a little bit.
Yeah.
It's not going to create the desired effect. So that's when you're talking about the pairing where it's going to balance things out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right.
I'm gonna
Yes.
beef it up.
I want to just like pick it up and eat it, but you're using your knife and
Go
fork.
ahead.
I'm just going to like just manhandle this
If
thing.
you're gonna, I'm gonna. I'm trying to be all nice and neat here, but usually I'm the gavone.
This is really good.
Wow. Wow.
Oh yeah.
I thought that last one was good.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever have people come here and talk wine with you and it's clear they don't know what they're talking about? Like, does someone ever drink wine and they'll sit here and go, "Oh, those tannins. Yeah, those go down good." And that's what I came here for.
I think most people come here to learn a little bit, which is nice.
Yeah.
So we get to talk to them a little bit about what we do and
Yeah.
about the wines. You definitely get some people who, think that they know a lot about wine. But we hope that when they leave with a little bit more knowledge than they can.
Yeah.
So that's the key.
No, that's good. That's nice. You guys gotta see. This thing is delicious. It's seriously good.
Outstanding.
I could probably eat a whole meal of these empanadas. Really like, almost like braised meat.
These are great.
Can I
man.
interrupt you guys for just
You
a
can
moment
interrupt
to say
anytime.
hello to Chef Jose?
Yes, please.
So Chef Jose,
Very nice to meet you, chef.
Excuse my hands. Nice to meet you. Pleasure. These are outstanding.
Outstanding.
Wow.
Bueno. Muy
Delicious.
bueno. Un poquito. Mi esposa is Peruvian. What's that?
¿Su esposa es de?
Well, she's my girlfriend. I don't know how to say girlfriend in Spanish, so I just know esposa. Very nice to meet you. This is delicious.
Google
Delicious.
Translate is our favorite app.
Yeah.
This is nice gentleman here.
No, I'm like,
Just took it out.
I'm double dipping here with the sauce. Does that matter?
That's,
is that a
chef's-
thing?
That's chef's
Let's talk about
personal
double
policy.
dipping.
Let's talk about double dipping.
Let's get into that because I was not aware of double. I was never taught about don't double dip.
Neither was I.
I double, triple, quadruple dip.
Here's the thing.
I'll
Where-
dip whenever I want to, Josh. Nobody can tell me anything.
I think this comes from this might sound really dumb.
Go ahead.
Italian families, Jewish families, our dinners, it's mayhem.
Mhm.
No one's paying attention to double dipping.
No.
When you have
can get it in.
dinners are loud, crazy, everyone's grabbing everything. No one's paying attention to double dipping. So it never bothered me. But if I'm with someone I find particularly not maybe like, I don't know, someone I don't think is Terry, I don't know where this person's been.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to go on the double dip.
That's true.
If I don't know the person, I
That's
feel like I
true.
got to know the person.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get
I
it.
feel like
I get it.
I gotta know if they're double dippers or not, or they're sanitary or not. I'm not sure.
Hope that guy
didn't
washes his
even-
hands. Well, Josh knows me, and I have no problem. We already discussed it.
Yeah, I
clear.
feel like when, especially people who've worked in restaurants, we have a little less of like a gross out factor with certain things because we're so used to like just grabbing stuff.
So, Cab, Pinot, Zinfandel, Syrah. What's the most common wine that people purchase?
Cabernet Sauvignon,
Cab is number
Cab
one.
Sauvignon, without a doubt.
What's number two?
Probably Chardonnay.
Oh,
How would you say Chardonnay?
100%.
Yeah.
wow.
Cabernet Sauvignon is like, it can grow just about anywhere. In wine, in like where wine is grown, it's just a survivor. To quote the movie, I think he even said it in the movie Sideways. Did you see Sideways?
I did a while
Okay,
ago.
it's one of my favorite movies,
Yeah.
obviously, but
Yeah.
it's just a great movie.
Yeah.
But he talks about his disdain for Cabernet Sauvignon because it's like it'll grow anywhere. It's a survivor. It'll grow anywhere. But it is.
Yeah.
But it also comes down to like the climate, the soil, everything affects how it grows. So it's not going to taste the same everywhere and how it's made. But I like Cab, but I will take a good Syrah over Cab.
Wow, that's your number one.
Yeah, that and Amarone. Those are my two. Amarone's not a grape, but it's a wine. But
Okay.
those are my two. I'll take over a Cab Sauv.
So we got Cab number one.
Yeah.
Chardonnay number two.
Yeah, I would say Pinot Noir.
I enjoy Pinot more than.
Yeah, I like Pinot Noir. Pinot, I would say maybe, I don't know how much Sideways killed the Merlot industry, but at one point Merlot was probably number 3.
Oh yeah.
Sideways altered the sale of Merlot for about 15 years.
No shame.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, because there's just a scene in that movie Sideways where Paul
Mhm.
Giamatti's character says, "I'm not drinking Merlot," and
No fucking Merlot.
I saw an interview with Paul Giamatti about this. And first of all, while he comes off as very knowledgeable in the movie,
Yeah.
in the interview he says, "I know nothing about wine,
Yeah.
nothing at all."
Yeah.
And they asked him, "Why did you choose Merlot?" And he said, "We just thought that word sounded the funniest."
Yeah.
And it literally
Change it.
It literally changed wine sales for more than 15 years
Yeah.
in the United States, where the Merlot sales just
It's
really
insane.
dropped and declined
That
after
is
that.
wild.
And
So
Merlot
it's
is one of,
unbelievable the
and
influence
it's delicious.
that had.
Merlot is amazing.
Yes.
It's such a dynamic wine. It can be done so many different ways. It's such a
Yeah.
good wine.
Wow.
We have a delicious 2021 Merlot. Can I pour you an
Yes.
off-the-grid tasting right
You don't
now?
have to
Let
You
me
will
Mr.
not
Ross,
hear any
right
no's from this
Yeah.
table.
Oh,
This is wine.
this was delicious.
Yeah, man. Oh, you ate? I was gonna ask you if you were gonna finish.